What does Senator Mark Duffy and his sister, Mayo County Councillor Marie-Therese Duffy, know about nepotism and political opportunism? Let's find out. Most of you already probably know that the Heyday Hostel in Ballina is a business interest of Fine Gael Senator Mark Duffy, but he wasn't too forthcoming about his involvement in the business back in April 2023 when he was a councillor and posted on his social media about an exciting new hostel opening in Ballina this summer. We subsequently asked him about this at 2 county council meetings. You have no involvement with Heyday?
I have involvement, but it won't be financial. It won't be a conflict.
Are you a director of that company?
Are you a director?
Yeah.
It turns out you have a 40% share in that hostel. Are you going to make money from that hostel, but you're a director with a 40% share?
With tourist beds in such short supply over the last couple of years due to the influx of international protection applicants and refugees into the county, you would imagine that the Heyday Hostel has done quite well. There's no doubt about it, Mark Duffy is a shrewd businessman. He's also a shrewd politician. He was elected as an independent to Mayo County Council back in 2019, and he was re-elected again as an independent in 2024. A few months after his re-election, he decided he was going to put his name forward for the general election as a Fine Gael candidate. The rumour at the time is that Duffy was on a promise, and that if he ran as a Fine Gael candidate in the general election and was unsuccessful, that the party would put him forward for the Labour panel to contest the Seanad election. Duffy was unsuccessful in his general election bid, but surprise, surprise, went on to secure a Seanad seat for Fine Gael. As a result of this, his independent seat on Mayo County Council was up for grabs. Anton McNulty in the Mayo News wrote, although Senator Duffy joined the ranks of Fine Gael to run for the party ahead of November's general election, he was elected to the council as an independent, and as a result, his replacement must also be an independent, and receive support from no less than 20 members of the council. I was interested to know about the process for selecting an independent candidate to replace Mark Duffy, and I asked a prominent member of Mayo County Council and was told that there would be a Ballina selection panel and that they would decide who to put forward. I asked who was on this panel, but I didn't get any definitive answer. I would still like to know who is on this panel and how they went about their business of selecting the next independent candidate to replace Mark Duffy. All I know, however, is that at Mayo County Council's monthly meeting on the 9th of March, Mark Duffy's sister Marie-Therese Duffy was nominated by Ballina Municipal District's Fine Gael councillor Jarlath Munley and was seconded by Fianna Fáil's Michael Loftus. There was full agreement from all councillors to Miss Duffy's nomination, and she was deemed co-opted onto Mayo County Council at that meeting. The Mayo News reported on the following day, in proposing Miss Duffy, Councillor Munley said that they had to have regard for the mandate received by her brother at last year's June elections when he topped the poll as an independent. But guess what happened? On the 21st of April, Marie-Therese Duffy, just like her brother, switched allegiances from independent to Fine Gael. Now, what does this blatant disregard for the democratic process tell you about the Duffys? With Miss Duffy now joining Fine Gael, it brings the number of Fine Gael councillors in Mayo County Council to 11, making it the largest political grouping in the chamber. Politics is a dirty game, and the Duffys and Fine Gael are very good at it.